Welcome back, guys, to the channel. We're going to be back here doing another Madden 19 rebuild. This time we're going to be taking on the LA Chargers, and I'm excited to take them on. I've only done them once, and it was very early on when I was doing rebuilds in Madden 19, so I definitely feel like I've gotten better. So we'll see. I mean, we start with a pretty stacked team. We're going to have Keenan Allen, who's going to be an elite receiver for us, pretty young, 90 overall, will upgrade well. I do like Williams here, Tyrell Williams. He's 26. Hope to keep him the whole rebuild. I think he'll shine in the slot here. And then Mike Williams, second year in the league, and he's already an 81 overall of star development, so I like where we are there as well. So I like our receiving core as a whole, to be honest. Hunter Henry. So I don't think we'll need to upgrade there much. Running back, we got Melvin Gordon and Eckler. Should be a nice duo. I might put Eckler on the trade block. Not this year. Actually, how many years is he in the league? One. So we'll probably keep him a year or two and then throw him on the trade block that last year. Then we also have Phillip Rivers. He's going to need to be replaced. He's going to retire pretty soon, I would imagine. So we're going to need to keep an eye on that. Offensive line is kind of bad, if we're being honest here. I mean, I don't really like what we have at all. I mean, we have Lamp. Pouncey's really old as a center, so I don't think he'll be around long. How old is this guy? He's 30. Okay, so offensive line is in complete rebuild mode. Forrest Lamp might be able to last there, though, at right guard. Defensively, I like where we are as well. Safeties, we also have Derwin James, who's going to be a monster for us. We have Adai here at the free safety spot. How old is he? He's going to be 28, so a bit up there in age. Maybe need to find a replacement there. Cornerbacks, I really like where we are. The cornerbacks for the Chargers are stacked, dude. I mean, you got Casey Hayward, you got Desmond King, Jason Verrett, you got Trevor Williams. So what I'm thinking is I do want to keep Casey Hayward, Desmond King, and Trevor Williams. I think I'm going to throw Verrett here on the trade block because I'm pretty sure it's his last year as a contract for this team. So I do want to try to get something out of him. Defensive line, we also have Joey Bosa. Do need to upgrade the defensive tackle spot a bit. And then Melvin Ingram, this is a tough one. It really is. I'm pretty sure he's in his contract year. I'm going to have to throw him on the trade block. He is, how old was he? He's 29, and we know regression is so bad in Madden, so it's tough. I love the duo of him and Joey Bosa, but he's going to start regressing, and by the end of the rebuild, he would be like low 80s, I believe. So it's just too much of a regression thing to take, plus we'd clear up a bit of cap. So we're going to throw him on the trade block. Linebackers, I like Brown. He's a young guy here for us. Perryman, a bit low in the overall range, so we might have to find some better linebackers. This guy's a rookie, 77 overall. So maybe just get a good middle linebacker here. Actually, no, Pollard. Why is he not starting? Oh, never mind. I thought he was an 87 overall there, 67. So yeah, middle linebacker is probably one of the only positions we need, along with defensive tackle. Like to get a bit better there. So that's what it's looking like here to start out the rebuild. Let's go ahead and set our season goal. I still think we're going to compete this year. I'm going to go 8 wins. For some reason, the Chargers aren't the sim killers they used to be last year. But let's go ahead and see if we'll get any trade offers for some of the people we put on the board. So we do have some trade offers here. Let's go ahead and see what anybody's going to give up for Jason Verrett here. I'm looking for a 2019 draft pick, so whoever's going to give me the most, I'm going to accept it. If it's a little bit unrealistic, I mean, that's what the CPU's offering me. And it's hard to trade, so if someone offers me a high pick, I'm going to accept it. But I want to get a W, dude. I want to head back to the Super Bowl. Let's go. I want to go with one of these second rounds, but I'm trying to think who is going to be the worst team out of these. I would say probably Detroit. I mean, they usually don't do much. Yeah, we're going to head with Detroit. We're going to trade them away to Detroit, so we're going to get a 2019 second round pick and a 2020 fifth round pick for Jason Verrett, which I think is a pretty nice deal on our part. Offered a bit too much by the Lions, but maybe they just want to go out and get a veteran here like Verrett. So we'll go ahead and trade him away. Also, Melvin Ingram did have an offer. I wanted to check that out, see what they're offering him. Now, I'll accept a pretty high pick if someone's willing to give him up. He's a 91 overall, so I'd expect a pretty high pick for him. We'll see what the highest anybody's willing to give up. 29. All I'm seeing is second round picks is the highest, and I'm probably going to have to accept one of those. I want to try to find one of the worst teams I can get it from. 2019 third? Get out of my face, bro. This guy's a pretty decent overall. We're going to trade him away to Cincinnati. We're going to get a 2019 second and a 2019 fifth. So now we're going to have 3 second round picks to make some stuff with. So I'm excited about that. So we trade away Melvin Ingram. And we're going to have to find a replacement for sure. But I do like the compensation for him there. So let's go ahead and hop into midseason here. Back here at midseason, we're sitting at 4-3, which is nice. We're actually leading the division. Kansas City's 3-5. Jesus. Not a year they're expected. That's tough. As a KC fan, that's tough to see, bro. That's tough. Let's go ahead and see the players we're going to have to re-sign, though, here. Tyrell Williams. So we definitely want to bring him back. I do have long-term plans for him. I think he can be a slot guy and be a great slot guy at that. Trevor Williams, I want him to come back. Antonio Gates going to let him go. Adrian Phillips here. I would bring him back and bounce him to free safety, but I do want to save as much cap as possible because I think it's going to come down to needing a lot of cap. Because we're going to have to re-sign guys like Joey Bosa, Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, Melvin Gordon, a lot of names that we're going to have money for. So I don't want to spend unnecessary money that we could potentially get a better person in the draft. So right now, it looks like the only person I do want to bring back is going to be Trevor Williams and Tyrell Williams here. And I think those will be two good signings for us, two long-term signings that should last the rest of the rebuild. Into the season here, and we're actually in the playoffs, 11-5, great record. So I'm excited about that. Nice year for us, it looks like. Let's go ahead and upgrade one offensive player and defensive player here, Mike Williams, with an insane amount of upgrades. We're going to upgrade him. We're going to go into possession. Again, I did change the scheme to spread because I've seen a lot better stats just overall for my whole team in that. I mean, offense especially, well, just offense. I'm seeing a lot better, like, running attempts. The amount of throws we're getting is better. And just a lot more realistic. So I'm going to stick with that for right now. I'm just going to keep on going in possession here. I don't want to lose scheme fit here for Mike Williams. What's his ratings? All right, he needs to get that deep route running up a little bit. So I'm going to go into deep. Hope he doesn't lose scheme fit, please. Do I want to chance it one more time, dude? Please don't lose scheme fit. Okay. He didn't lose scheme fit, and we're able to go into deep a little bit more. Gets a little bit more deep route running. We'll go into possession to end it. Actually, do we need possession? I'd say he's probably a great possession guy already. Let's go ahead and go into deep again. He's not going to lose scheme fit here. So we'll go into deep route running. Try to get that up a little bit. So now he's really good. Defensively, how many upgrades did we get? Joey Bosa's coming in with the 3-bomb. Desmond King with that 4-bomb, bro. All right, I see Derwin James with 6. He must have had a monster year. Let's go ahead and upgrade Joey Bosa. You know we got to stick with that speed rusher. I don't care if it's scheme fit or not. Especially once somebody's like 7 above their current one, it's tough to try to go into. Because I don't really think you're ever going to hit that when you're 7 away. Well, it's 6 now, but still. Ratings. Let's go into power move for Joey Bosa here. Get him up to that 90 range. So now Joey Bosa is just going to be a monster, bro. So we finished 11-5. We're in the playoffs. Stats, let's go ahead and quickly check out. See if we're in the MVP conversation. Ezekiel Elliott wins it. Phillip Rivers coming in at number 4. That's nice to see. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. Phillip Rivers, 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 picks, 67% completion rate. Great year. Running the ball, Melvin Gordon, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 fumbles. Bit too much on the fumbles for me. Receiving the ball, Keenan Allen, 88 receptions, leads the team. About 1,200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Mike Williams, 78 receptions, 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. Hunter Henry, 800 yards, 7 TDs. Tyrell Williams, 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon doing decent in the receiving game. Blocking the ball. We did better than expected, to be honest. I thought we'd completely do horrific. 108 tackles by Perryman leads the team. Sacks, we get 8.5 by Corey Luggett, 7.5 by Joey Bosa, 5 by... Dude, what are with these names? I can't even pronounce those. Interceptions, we get 3 by King, and then a bunch of 1-bombs here. So as a whole, I like the way we did this year. We made the playoffs, finished 11-5, nice record. And we play Pittsburgh here in the wild card. So let's go ahead and hop into that. All right, in the playoffs here against Pittsburgh, we'll see what our team can do. Not going to play any of the moments or anything like that. We'll just see what they can do. If they get a W here, that's going to be impressive for sure. 3rd down alert, big field goal. Okay, we only scored 3, unfortunately. And Pittsburgh scores 7. We're moving the ball, though. I'm kind of surprised. Well, actually, we score 7 there. Usually, we move the ball quite well when the Chargers are... I'm at least playing against them, they move it well. But probably not going to move it as well when I'm controlling them. You know, Madden's got to come in with that cheese, you know what I'm saying? 13-7, though. Bit of a defensive battle. Pittsburgh's about to score, though, and they do. Now we need a big end-of-the-game drive. And we score a touchdown. Now it's going to be up to Big Ben. Oh, wow. We get the ball back. And now Pittsburgh has a chance to get a W. And they don't. We get the W here. We're going to beat Pittsburgh in our first playoff game, 19-14. It's great to start out the rebuild in the first year, make the playoffs. The team that I didn't even rebuild yet is making the playoffs, so it gives me a lot of hope here. Now we move on to the divisional round. Let's go ahead and take a look at who we're playing. Taking on the 12-4 Bengals here. We'll see if they can get rid of their curse, maybe get a playoff victory. But I don't think so. I think we're going to win, probably. We'll see, though. I don't know, actually. Actually, it's 7-7. Cincinnati has the ball here, and they score a field goal. We know Melvin Ingram's going to be playing hard, but it's 14-10 right now, and we have the ball. Get up to 21 now. Cincinnati scores touchdown, 21-17. Cincinnati has a chance to score, and they do. Cincinnati's moving well. And they have the ball again, and they score. Up by 10 in the third. Dude, if Cincinnati freaking beats us, there might be no hope. There might be no freaking hope, bro. They're running on us right now really badly. They score a field goal. It's a 6-point game. Can Rivers get a touchdown? He does! Rivers gets us the TD, and we walk away with another playoff victory here in the divisional round, 35-34. Do we win the Super Bowl the first year, bro? We're heading to the conference championship. So conference championship here. I'm kind of surprised we made it this far, to be honest, because we did trade Melvin Ingram and some of our key players. I thought it would be a bit of a down year. I did not think we could potentially head to the Super Bowl this year. That's pretty outrageous. Baltimore, though, they're going to be a tough team to beat. Maybe a bit of an IRL matchup here where Chargers took on Baltimore. We'll see what happens here. 10-3 we lead. Baltimore has the ball, though. They're driving. Big third down alert. We get a stop. They have to kick a field goal. And we don't score in the 2-minute warning, but Baltimore does. And we're driving down the field. Actually, we do score. All right, I take that back, dude. Big field goal. We go up. Now it's a 7-point game. Baltimore's driving. They score a touchdown. We're moving as well. And we score a touchdown. So we're moving quite well. Looks like they're going for it on 4th down. Okay, Baltimore keeps on moving. Baltimore scores a touchdown. Dude, we can move so quickly. Look at these pass plays by Rivers. We go up by another touchdown. Baltimore needs one to tie it. 4th down. Oh, we win it. We're going to the Super Bowl the first year. Oh my God, dude. Are you kidding? I haven't seen the Chargers go to the Super Bowl in the first year for a hot minute in this Madden 19. They used to be a powerhouse, but I guess they still are heading to the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens here. We'll see who we're playing. All right, guys, we're here in the Super Bowl taking on the New Orleans Saints. We'll see what we can do against them. If we get a W here, that's going to be super impressive. I don't know, though. The Saints are a high-powered team, and it might be tough to keep up with them. We'll see if our team can do it, though. We score a touchdown. We tie it. Phillip Rivers against Drew Brees here. 21-7. Yeah, New Orleans can score so fast. We can score fast as well, though, but so can they. Actually, they don't score. Actually, nope. New Orleans has the ball right now. And they don't get anything. We get a field goal. New Orleans gets a touchdown. And they have the ball back. This might not be good. This might not be good, dude. They score again. We need 2 touchdowns quickly. It's over. It is over, and we lose in the Super Bowl. But it was our first year, and we made the Super Bowl. So either way, I'm happy about it. We made the Super Bowl, and we know our team is capable of getting there. So we'll go ahead and hop into free agency here, see if we can make a couple key signings. Alright, so we're going to be here in free agency. I don't want to get too crazy, so I'm not going to make a lot of signings this year, especially when our team just made the Super Bowl. I'm going to try to build from the draft, save a little bit of our cap, so I'm going to make one signing. It's a pretty big one. Ryan Shazier, I think, would add a much-needed presence there at the middle linebacker spot. A real speedy linebacker in Shazier can do it all. So let's go ahead and see if he accepts it. An 87 overall. We're offering him a pretty juicy contract. We'll see if he wants to come to the Chargers and try to get a Super Bowl. He accepts it, so now, okay, dude. our freaking defense is going to be insane. It really is. We're going to have players all over the place that can make an impact. So it's going to be fun to see what they can do next year. Let's go ahead and hop into the draft and see if we can get maybe a quarterback for the future, because Rivers does retire. Alright guys, so we're going to be back here in the draft, and with our first round pick, there is still going to be some nice quarterbacks available. So I think I'm going to roll with Drew Lock here. I think he would be a nice replacement for Phillip Rivers. I know we need an O-line, but Phillip Rivers does retire. We're going to have to try to fill that gap pretty early, so we're going to go with Drew Lock. And he's going to be a 76 overall with quick development. Definitely not a real high overall, but he'll get the job done. He starts with great accuracies. He's got a good arm. 94 throw power, 88 short accuracy, decent throwing. So I really like this pick. I think he can fill in nicely here for Phillip Rivers. Alright, so we do need somebody to go opposite side of Joey Bosa, and this guy looks really good. Ja'Kai Polite here, 7.1 combine grade. He is a first-round talent. We're picking him in the second round. He's got great overall combine scores. Really good. We'll see what he has. He has B- power move. Hopefully a good replacement to Melvin Ingram. And he's a 76 overall. He's got good power moves, good strength, decent, really good speed actually. 80 speed for a D lineman is really good. That finesse move does need some work, but I like where it is right there. So we get a decent replacement here for Ingram. Alright, we're going to go with a left guard here. He's going to be a 72 overall. Bit of a reach. I thought he was going to be better than that. Unfortunately, he's not. His awareness is actually, I mean, that's really, really bad. But besides that, he has okay stats. I mean, I don't know. That's a little tough. He might be a starter because I don't know if we have a lot of depth at the O-line. But he could possibly start. So we're going to have to go right tackle here. I know this guy doesn't have great bench at all, but we got to get some O-line. We can't go a whole draft and not get much O-line. So we're going to go with this guy, man. Another bad pick here at the O-line. That's tough. We need some offensive line help, and that's going to maybe hurt us really bad, dude. 71 overall is bad. Now, this might be a bit of a reach, but this guy looks really good. He has B finesse move as a D tackle. He's got a great 40, not great bench, but we'll see what he has. He's going to be a 74 overall D tackle. He's not going to have good speed. I mean, he's going to have good speed. He's not going to have good strength at all. 78, but that finesse move could be good. We'll see. We'll see if he can be a decent D tackle for us. And with the last pick I show you guys here at the D tackle spot, we're going to go with another D tackle. We're going to go with Rashawn Peterson. Maybe hope he has a better grade than the guy we just drafted. So we'll see what he has. He's going to be a 73 overall with normal development. About the same, actually, to be honest. It's not like one was better than the other. They're pretty much the same stats. I mean, they both have decent finesse move, low strength. But that's going to be it here for this draft, unless, of course, I do find a gym here later in the round. So we're back here in year 2, and I think I'm going to move ahead with Drew Lock as our future here. Phillip Rivers is, let's see how old he is. He's 37, so for sure going to retire soon. So that's why I did throw him on the trade block, and we're going to go ahead and trade him. Because I do want to get rid of him, definitely. So let's go ahead and see which teams are going to be offering him a decent amount for him. 2020 is this upcoming draft. Pittsburgh's offering him a lot. And I mean a lot, Pittsburgh is. They're offering a 2020 second. And to be honest, that's going to be pretty tough to refuse. A 2020 second round pick is really good. So we're going to accept Pittsburgh's offer. I guess they just want to replace Big Ben. So second round pick, we get a 4th and a 6th for the year after. I think that's a fair trade. So we'll go ahead and accept that. Get rid of Phillip Rivers. I don't know why I struggled with that name there. And then our team as a whole here, offensive line is basically the same. All we replaced was the right tackle with not such a great right tackle, 71 overall. But I guess it's a slight improvement. Running back, we're still going to have the same people. Wide receivers, same receiving core completely with Hunter Henry, Allen, and then Mike Williams and Trevor Williams. Or Tyrell Williams, excuse me. And then defensively, we did get a lot better, I would say. On the linebacking core, I like our linebacking core. It's speedy, the outside linebackers, and especially Ryan Shazier. That's going to be a great addition, I do think. The rookie D tackle speed rusher is going to start. I want to see if he can get some sacks for us. And then I do hope Polite here, the right end, can really be the replacement of Melvin Ingram that I want. I hope he can have some good years along with Joey Bosa. Cornerbacks are the same. Casey Hayward just took a bit of a step back, so Desmond King's going to take that #1 role. And then safeties are going to be the same as well with Adai and Derwin James here. So let's go ahead and set our season goal. We just made it to the Super Bowl last year, so I think it would be tough to not make the playoffs again. So we'll go ahead and set our season goals to playoffs, and let's go ahead and get to mid-season. So we're sitting here with a 4-3 record again. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. We are 4-3. Oh, wow. Look at the AFC West, dude. We're 4-3. Denver's 4-3. Kansas City's 4-4. Dogfight. It's a freaking dogfight up in here. We don't have much upgrades for Drew Lock, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So, somehow we have Joshua Dobbs on our team. Okay, I'll take it. A little backup quarterback there. Never hurt nobody. So, I mean, yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more of upgrades, but players we're going to have to negotiate with. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're definitely going to have to bring back Joey Bosa. Melvin Gordon's coming back. Hunter Henry's coming back. Oh, I should have put Eckler on the freaking trade block, dude. Well, I'm going to let him go. I want to bring back Jatavis Brown, but that's a monster contract that I don't think I'm going to pay to an outside linebacker, even though he's really good. Mike Pouncey, going to have to let him go. He's aging very rapidly. And he's going to hit that regression quick, I would say. So, yeah, pretty big re-signing period here. I'm going to get this done, and then we'll go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. Well, we make the playoffs again, so that's nice. We're 10-6 while we're taking on Jacksonville. That's going to be a tough matchup. We barely beat out Kansas City for the AFC West, but we take it. At 10-6 here. Upgrades. Let's go ahead and upgrade Drew Lock. I want to try and get him a decent overall. Let's go ahead and go into the Scrambler. I know that's not going to be real great for his accuracies. Well, actually, no. He gets some decent accuracies there. I would love to get him scheme fit. If he gets scheme fit, he's going to be really good because we'll get some decent XP, and altogether he has great accuracy, so I'd hope he had a decent year. Defensively, Polite has 2 upgrade points. Let's go ahead and upgrade him. What is his archetype? Oh, he needs to be a speed rusher, so we're going to have to get his speed rushing ability all the way up. He gets +3 finesse move. I'll take it. He gets another finesse move, it looks like, +2, so 5 finesse move there. Gets him up to, oh, wow, what was he at? He only has 68 now. He must have been really low down there. Other than that, not a whole lot of upgrade points, unfortunately. Derwin James coming with 3 again. He's almost a 99 overall, Derwin James is. That is insane. Let's go ahead and see if we won MVP or if we're in the conversation. Elliott wins it again. Really? And we're not in the conversation at all, unfortunately. Go ahead and check out the stats, though. Drew Lock, 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 11 picks. 63% completion rate. Decent year as a rookie. I'll take that. 4,000 yards, about a bit high on the picks. Melvin Gordon has 1,100 yards pretty much. 8 touchdowns, no fumbles. Eckler has a decent year as the backup RB. Receiving the ball, Keenan Allen, 80 receptions, 1,100 yards, 4 TDs. Hunter Henry, 75 receptions, 760 yards, 7 TDs. Mike Williams, 66 receptions, 600 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then Tyrell Williams, 50 receptions, about 800 yards and 4 touchdowns. So decent year here by our offense. Oh, good Lord. 18 sacks, 13 sacks. Offensive line was a huge question mark for us coming into this year. We get 126 tackles, Jesus, by Ryan Shazier. 125 by Jatavis Brown. Man, I really want to bring him back, but he wants such a big contract. Sacks, we get 11.5 by Joey Bosa, 8 by Corey Luggett, 6.5 by Jatavis Brown, 5 by the Rook, 4 by the Rook D-tackle, Brandon Eufrum. I don't know how to say that name. Interceptions, 4 by Hayward, 3 by Williams, 2 by King, and then 2 by Adai. So a decent year overall for our team. I'm happy about the year we had, but we're going to be in the playoffs once more here in year 2, taking on Jacksonville. So let's go ahead and hop into this game. In the playoffs once more here in year 2, we're going to be taking on Jacksonville. Let's go ahead and see how our team wants to handle this. We're moving the ball decently. 3rd down alert. We have to punt it away. Jacksonville's marching down the field. Hey, it kind of surprises me that teams can just run down our throat like that. I mean, I know our D tackle spot isn't the best, but I don't think teams should be able to do this to us. Jacksonville has the ball. They have a chance to score, and they score a field goal. We get a touchdown, though. Jacksonville has it. And they have to punt it back to us. I'll take it. Third down alert. We're marching down the field here. And we score a field goal, but Jacksonville scores real quick. And they're about to score again. They do. We're down. Come on. Drew Lock, can you lead the comeback? Nope, we have to punt it away. And that probably ends the game. Nope. Drew Lock's going to have a chance here to march down the field and show us that he's our franchise quarterback. We need a touchdown. Third down alert. It is 3rd and 10. 4th and 10 now. Oh, he completes a pass. He gets a touchdown. 19. And it's over. We win it. Drew Lock marches down the field and he proves a point. He shows us that he can be the franchise quarterback. What a comeback by Drew Lock here. I mean, that's insane. He completed like a 20-yard bomb on 4th and 10. That's really good, dude. Let's go ahead and see, though, who we're going to be taking on here in the divisional round. I'm excited. So we're going to be taking on Houston, and they have a very high-flying offense here, so I'm a little worried. I'm a little freaking worried here. And as you can see, they can move in a hurry. And their defense is also good. But I would hope our offense could move. But it doesn't look like it. Houston, 14 unanswered points here. We're in the red zone. We need a touchdown. We don't need a field goal. Dude, Houston is out of hand. They're moving so fast. We get a touchdown at least. But Houston gets a field goal. We need a touchdown really bad. Team, please. Yes, okay, we get a touchdown. But we can't get a stop to save our life. Which is unfortunate, for real. Third down. We need a touchdown, dude. Please. All right, we get it. But we just can't stop Houston. Actually, we get a stop here. 2 minutes remain. Can we get a TD? Third down alert. 4th down. It is 4th and 10 here, and we complete it. We're down to the 2, and we score. 50 seconds. And you know Houston's going to score here. We have 13, and it's over. We lose it to Houston. Man, what a tough game, right? I mean, I don't know if we got to stop. Besides that time at the end there with 2 minutes remaining, Houston just flew down the field whatever they wanted. Kind of did whatever they wanted to our defense. So that's a little bit demoralizing, to be honest. All right, guys, we're back in free agency, and it's a crazy one. There's so many talented players available. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott is in the free agency, and I wish I could go after him, but we got Melvin Gordon, so I'm not going to go away from him. He's obviously a star running back. So I'm not going to replace him with Elliott here. Look at the contract he's going to get. The Raiders are going to offer him upwards of $100 million over 7 years. But my negotiations are going to be, I'm going to offer a contract here to Brandon Sheriff, 92 overall guard. I think he would really help out the O-line. I'm going to try to go after Matthew Ioannidis. Again, I don't know if he'll accept it because we do have Joey Bosa. But my plan would be if I got Ioannidis, I would move him to the D tackle spot where I think he could really shine. And then Taylor Decker, I'm going to try to get him as our left tackle because, we need some offensive line help. And I think this is a great free agency to really build up our O-line. And, oh, my goodness, dude, look how much of a cap hit Okung has. 41 mil. We got to get rid of that. That's outrageous. So, let's go ahead and advance forward, see if we're going to get any of these players. I really hope we do. It would be great if we could get all of them. They all accept it, dude. So Ioannidis is going to move inside for us. I'm probably going to move Forrest Lamp to the left guard spot. And then we'd really have a really good offensive line as a whole, I think. Alright, guys. We're going to be back here for a draft recap here in year 2. And we went after a center. Well, it's a right guard, but I bounced him over to center because that's where we need him. He's got star development of 76 overall. Good overall stats. A little bit low in the run block power and lead blocking, but as a center, I think he should be able to last decently. And then I took this guy thinking he was going to be just a backup quarterback trade bait maybe, but are you kidding? I mean, he's an 83 overall with star development. He's got a cannon for an arm. 97 overall. 97 throw power. That's insane. I just don't know if should I start him over Drew Lock? Because I went after Drew Lock thinking he was our quarterback of the future, but at this point, I just don't know that I can sit this guy. When he's got stats like that, accuracies are all good. He's got 97 throw power. He's got star development. He's already an 83 overall, good awareness. I mean, I don't think I can sit this guy. I think I got to start him. He looks like he's going to be a monster quarterback. And then we got a right tackle that might start only a 73 overall. And other than that, that's really it. These first two guys, though, made the draft all worth it pretty much to me. Year 3 is upon us here. And, man, there's a little bit of quarterback controversy. I'm not sure who to start. I'm really not. Do we want to go with the first-year rookie who's an 83 overall? Or do we want to go with Drew Lock? The main part is I would go with Drew Lock. Even over the 83 overall, it's just this guy has star development. And star development is so much better than quick development. You just get so much more XP. I think I'm going to have to roll with Protector here. I mean, we drafted Drew Lock thinking he's going to be our franchise, but I think this guy just overthrew him, dude. He's too good. He's too freaking good. And then we still have Melvin Gordon. Same receiving core. I think this receiving core will last us all rebuild. I did get rid of the left tackle and Corey Luggett, but it's not like they were going to be main factors in the first place. It was our left tackle that was replaced by Decker. They just had massive cap hits, so I was like, what's the point of keeping them? They're just causing us some massive cap. So I just got him, cut him, and now we got a lot of cap still. So offensive line's looking really good. We got Decker at left tackle. Lamp is bounced over to guard. Wallace, the rookie's going to start with star development at center. Sheriff is going to come in and add some much-needed veteran presence that's really good to the offensive line. And then right tackle is really our only position of shakiness on the O-line. Defensive line is starting to shape up. Polite, I'm hoping, can maybe eclipse his sacks last year and become like Melvin Ingram was with Joey Bosa. We know Joey Bosa is going to do his thing. Matthew Ioannidis, though, should add some very good pass rushing ability to the D-tackle spot, along with this guy. He's in his second year, and he's got great finesse moves. Defensive backs are good still. We still have Desmond King, who's upgrading, Trevor Williams, and Casey Hayward's starting to regress a bit, but he's still up there. And then Derwin James up to a 99 overall. And then a die here at safety. I'd love to get another safety that can replace a die. I might look for that if we don't do anything this year. And then linebackers are basically the same. I did franchise tag Brown. He had a lot of tackles, so it was tough to let him go. So I franchise tagged him. And, I mean, I might re-sign him. He's really good. He's really good. So I probably will actually re-sign him. So let's go ahead and set our season goal. I think we're going to make the playoffs again. And we can always switch quarterbacks. It's that mid-season. We're like 0-8 or something. I'm definitely going to switch back to Drew Lock, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and hop into mid-season, and we'll see what the new rookie Protector can do, if he's going to keep his job or not. All right, we're 3-4. Dang, dude. I don't know. What are their stats looking like? Let's see. We're at mid-season. What is he? He's not doing great. He's not doing great. 9 touchdowns to 2 picks, only 1,500 yards. He's averaging 220 yards a game. Man. I think we're going to roll with him. It's too late to bounce back now. We're going to have to stick with him, and we could potentially use Drew Lock as trade bait if needed, but I can't believe we're 3-4. I don't get that. But players are going to have to re-sign here. Keenan Allen, he's coming back. Desmond King's coming back. Mike Williams is coming back. Man, Jatavis Brown just wants so much money. I don't see outside linebackers that want that much. Forrest Lamp, he's got to come back. And other than that, it's probably going to be it. Just those main 5 players, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the first 5, probably going to try to get him to come back. Jatavis Brown is still a question mark. I'll let you guys know what I did with him. But let me know in the comments below who you would have started at quarterback. I'm probably going to roll with Protector, but I'm hoping I don't regret it here. Well, we didn't make the playoffs. We finished 8-8, but, I mean, our quarterback has 4 upgrade points. If that's any benefit, I mean, I don't know. Let's go ahead and upgrade. I guess let's just go into Field General. I want to get him his accuracies upgraded as much as possible. And I think Field General will do that. Because if we're going to roll with this guy, he's going to have to really have some great accuracies. Going to Field General again. So, yeah, we'll see what his accuracies are after we're done upgrading him. So he's at an 87 overall without the confidence boost. And his ratings are looking pretty good. I mean, he's got good short, good medium, good deep, great throw power. I hope he had a good year. I really do. I mean, we have a 95 overall offense and a 93 overall defense. So I'm pretty happy with how we're doing right now. I'm going to keep on upgrading Polite because I want to get his speed rushing up a bit. Because if we can get his finesse moves up, he's going to be a monster. He's going to be real tough to stop. Wow, we don't get finesse move upgrade, though. Do we get any finesse move here? Come on, give me like 5 or something. 2? Okay. We get freaking 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, but we don't get much upgrade points on defense. 11-5, Kansas City takes the division. Let's go ahead and see who is in the MVP conversation. I just seen the stats, and he had an amazing year, Protector. And he comes in 5th in the MVP race, so I guess he is doing the things out here. Dwayne Haskins wins MVP for the Patriots. Of course they would get him. So, Zachary Protector filling in for Drew Lock. He throws nearly for 4,400 yards, 35 touchdowns, 7 picks, 66% completion rate. That's an amazing year for a rookie. 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns by Gordon. Receiving the ball, Hunter Henry leads the team in receptions with 83. 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns. Mike Williams, 77 receptions, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. About 1,000 yards for Allen, 10 touchdowns. Tyrell Williams, 600 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then Melvin Gordon doing work from the running game, receiving the ball. Blocking, I'm hoping we did better, and we did a lot better. So what did we struggle with? Defense? I did sign Jatavis Brown to a long-term contract. It was too tough to let him go, especially when he's having years like he is here with 115 tackles, leading the team, 98 by James. So, yeah, we re-signed all those 5 players. Sacks, we get 14 by Joey Bosa, 5 by Ioannidis, 4 by Nwosu. Euphrem? I don't know how to say that name. Let's just call him Brandon. Jatavis Brown, 2.5. Where was Polite at? He didn't do anything this year. Interceptions, we get 3 by James, 2 by Shazier, 2 by King, and then 2 by Jenkins here, and then a couple of 1-bombs. So a decent year overall. Excuse me. I'm not sure where we struggled at. Let's go ahead and see where we finished defensively. I mean, 16th defensively. Where did we struggle to finish 8-8? I guess it was just one of those years, man. One of those years, because we have a good team. A real good team at that. So let's go ahead and hop into free agency, heading into year 4, and hope that we have better luck next year than we did this year. So we're back in free agency in year 3, and there's some good players again, but I think I'm going to offer a contract here to Jonathan Allen. He would add a great pass rushing ability, and we need a right end. Polite just hasn't been great, and I think I'd bounce Polite actually into the inside to the D tackle spot, and him and Ioannidis should be great together. So I think that would be a great signing. We're going to go after him. Jonathan Allen, that's the only offer I am offering, so let's go ahead and advance forward. See if he accepts it, please. All right, he accepts it. I thought it said rejected there for first. So we get Jonathan Allen. Now let's go ahead and try to put a trade together. I do want to try to get rid of Drew Lock here, just because I want to get somebody that can help us out. And Drew Lock's not going to be playing much. He's not going to be our starting quarterback, so why not try to get something out of him? So we're going to attempt a trade here. The Panthers do need a quarterback because Cam Newton is not there anymore. So we're going to see what Drew Lock gets for Tyler Moton here. We'll go ahead and see how far. Oh, wow, they're not even that interested in Drew Lock. We're probably going to have to throw some picks in there. I mean, what would a second round do? Would that add anything? Oh, wow, they still declined it. Jesus. I don't think we're going to get anything great with our first round pick, but it's kind of tough to try to give up a first for Moton here. What about a first next year? Because I don't think next year we're going to need to draft that much, because I think our team's going to be pretty much built right now. So what about a first and a third? Would that work out, Carolina? They decline it. I think a second would. So we're giving up our first next year, and I think a second this year. This is for sure a fair offer on our part. We're offering way too much for Moton, but his cap hit isn't much at all, and they do re-sign him. So It's only going to be a 2.6 mil cap hit for like 4 years, so that's great. So we're giving up Drew Lock, a first-round pick, and a second-round pick this year. So I think that this is a great trade. We're going to get offensive line help that we desperately need. They accept it, and our offensive line is going to be greatly improved now. And I like our chances here heading into year 4, but let's go ahead and do a quick draft recap. Alright guys, so our team is really stacked right now, so there wasn't much I actually did need here, but one of the positions I did need was a free safety. So I went out and got this strong safety that I'm going to convert over to free safety because obviously we do have Derwin James, who's a 99 overall, and he's a monster. But we get this guy who should be a great duo with him. Kyrie Lane, he's going to be a 76 overall. Coming out of Navy here, he's going to be a run support safety, but I like him. He's pretty good. He looks pretty good at least, so that's going to be what our draft is. Again, not a great one, but we don't really need all these, you know, a lot of stuff right now. We're pretty set, so let's go ahead and hop into year 4 and see what we're looking like. So we're back here in year 4, and we're looking nice, dude. Look at those ratings over there. 99 overall offense, 97 overall defense. We are insane right now. Protector was the right choice to go. He's got that star development. He's upgraded well, already up to an 88 overall. And, yeah, Drew Lock did fetch us a good price. We got Moten here, who's going to add to our offensive line. Our offensive line as a whole is really good. We got Decker, Moten for tackles. Interiorly, we're really good with Wallace, Sheriff, and Lamp. Receiving core is the same, but Mike Williams is going to take over that #1 spot. I was hoping he would this year, and he does. He beats out Keenan Allen in the overall. So Keenan Allen isn't the fastest receiver. We all know that. So he's going to be playing the second spot and the slot spot. I think him in the slot could be really nasty. I mean, really nasty. And then Tyrell Williams will get those snaps when needed. Like when Keenan Allen bounces inside, he'll bounce outside. We still got Gordon and Hunter Henry as well. Defensively, our defensive line got a lot better. So Jonathan Allen and Joey Bosa should be a fearsome duo. Paired with Matthew Ioannidis inside and Polite inside. That's really good. Desmond King, Casey Hayward, and Trevor Williams is still going to be the DB group. Safeties, we did draft a safety who's going to start Lane. And then Derwin James up to a 99 overall. Linebacking core is the same as well. So I'm hoping we have a big year this year. I really am. I think our team is definitely on the rise for sure. I mean, we just keep on getting better. We keep on adding talent. And I think our offensive line is complete, so I think we will have a good year. All right, man, I like it. I like it. We're 5-2. I'll take it. That's a hot start. Wow, the Raiders are 5-3. Okay. Kansas City makes it to the Super Bowl last year, and they start out 1-7. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see what players we're going to have to re-sign. I seen Derwin James. He's going to want a fatty contract. And he does. So we're going to have to re-sign Derwin James. I do want to bring back Hayward, even though it's only for 1 year. I want to bring back Nuosu. He's a good outside linebacker. And besides that, I think we're doing pretty good here. So just these 3 players. We're 5-2, so hopefully we make the playoffs. Fingers freaking crossed, dude. I think this is the year. I think this is the freaking year. We'll go ahead and see if it is. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. How do we not make the playoffs, man? We finished 9-7? Dude, look at our ratings. We're... oh, God, dude. I mean, I guess there's just some stuff you just won't ever understand. That Madden cheese, bruh. I mean, it's super irritating. God. I get screwed over so many rebuilds here. And, I mean, you can tell it's a screw over, too, because I got a 99 overall offense, 97 overall defense, and we don't even make the playoffs. At least let me get to the freaking playoffs game. Well, at least Zachary Protector here is upgrading well. He's up to a 90 overall here. Let's go ahead and go into strong arm. Let's go ahead and get him maybe 99 throw power. He does get a deep accuracy. He is up to 99 throw power. Jesus. Okay. And he got superstar development, so he must have had a good year. Defensively, Jonathan Allen. I want to upgrade him because I do want to get his speed rushing ability up. And I've got to see what went wrong. I mean, what happened? Because there had to have been some kind of letdown because I don't know. I don't know what it was, dude. Stats, let's go ahead and see what the problem was. Let's go ahead and see, first of all, if we're mentioned in any of the MVP conversations. Le'Veon Bell is on Dallas. Oh, that's right. Ezekiel Elliott got released, and then Le'Veon Bell is now on Dallas. Blake Bortles, really, he's playing for the Redskins, and he's up there in the MVP. We're at number 7. I'll take it. I mean, at least we're being talked about. So here, I mean, that's not a bad year. 4,100 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 INTs, 66% completion rate. That's not bad. 1,200 yards, 4 touchdowns here by Gordon. Receiving the ball, Keenan Allen leads the team in receptions with 89. 1,200 yards, also leads the team in yards and touchdowns, 14. So it looks like the slot suits him well. Mike Williams takes that number 1 role and does it well. 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Hunter Henry, 700 yards, 6 TDs. Tyrell Williams, about 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blocking, how did we do? Well, we did okay. Moton allowed 9 sacks, unfortunately, but we did pretty decent. Defensively, 116 tackles by Shazier, 107 by Brown, 91 by Derwin James. Sacks, we get 11.5 by Bosa, 8.5 by Jonathan Allen, 8 by Matthew Ioannidis, Jatavis Brown with 6.5, Polite with 5. So, I mean, yeah, what was the problem? Maybe interceptions was the problem? But again, we have good DBs, so yeah, that's a bit unfortunate for me. I just cannot believe we did not make the playoffs. We're nearly a 99 overall team, but I guess we're going to have to accept it here and move on to free agency. Hopefully we can improve a little bit. So we're back here in free agency. We have enough to make one good signing, and I'm going to use that money to go sign a free safety. Jesse Bates III here. I think he'd add a great presence to our team. We don't have much money left to really sign any of these other guys. So we're going to go after Jesse Bates. Hopefully he accepts this. Let's go ahead and advance forward here and see. He does accept it, so yeah, we got 99 offense now and a 99 overall defense. So if we don't make the playoffs, bro, it's Madden cheese. It is that Madden cheese. Now let's go ahead and do a little draft recap here and then hop into the final year. I mean, yeah, so once we get to this 5th year, there's not a whole lot of people to draft, so I just kind of got a little bit of depth. Nobody's going to start here. We do have our full starting squad, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Well, we're in the 5th and final year, so we know what time it is. It is Super Bowl or bust time here. We are going to set the season goal real quick to the Super Bowl. I hope our team can do it. I really do. Because you look at our offense, and we're 99 everything, so there's not much else I can say. We got the same offensive line, same offense really as a whole, same receivers. Mike Williams is going to take that number 1 role again. Got Melvin Gordon, Hunter Henry. Defensively here, what do we got? Yeah, it's the same exact one, except we did add Jesse Bates here to start out this 5th year. So we do have Jesse Bates to go along with Derwin James, which should be nasty. Good linebacking core still, great defensive line, good cornerbacks. So, I mean, yeah. This is the squad that is going to have to bring us to the Super Bowl. I think they can do it. So there's not going to be a mid-season check-in because I'm not going to need to resign any players. We're in the 5th and final year. So let's go ahead and simulate straight to the end of the year. All right, just simulating these last few weeks here. Go ahead and see if we're in. And wow, okay, we finished 9-7. Barely make the playoffs. Are you kidding me? All right, at least we make the playoffs, dude. That would have been unfortunate if we wouldn't have made the playoffs here. Let's go ahead and check out the stats for the year. Oh my, did he win MVP? Our quarterback? He doesn't, number 2. Haskins beats him out. But look at the year he had. 4,700 yards, 45 touchdowns, 14 picks, 66% completion rate, 1,100 yards, 7 TDs here by Gordon. Receiving the ball, 91 receptions, both by Keenan Allen and Tyrell Williams. Allen has about 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. Williams has 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Mike Williams has 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Hunter Henry, 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. Good lord, dude. We shredded people this year. Offensive line played great. Defensively, 119 tackles by Shazier, 98 by Williams. Sacks, we get 9 by Polite, 8 by Joey Bosa, 6.5 by Ioannidis. Nwosu with 5, and Jonathan Allen with 4. Interceptions, 5 by King, 2 by Jatavis Brown, 2 by Derwin James, and 2 by Bates. And a couple of 1-bombs here. So great performance here by my offense and defense. So we played quite well. Still not getting how we finished 9-7, but let's go ahead and hop into this playoff game here against Miami. So we're in the playoffs here. Usually I do play the moments year 5, but I do want to see if I can get a Super Bowl without playing the moments. So I don't want to play the moments really. I'm just going to see what happens. I mean, I know it's tough, but I just want my team to do it, dude. And they score 7, they tie it up. If any team can do it, it's this Chargers team, because we've seen how fast they can move in the playoffs. Red zone alert. Okay, we don't score, please. How are we not scoring here, Miami? They score a touchdown, dude, and we do as well. Alright, we score another touchdown, but Miami's on the move here. They score again. Big into the game drive, please. We have to punt it away. We have to punt it away, but we get a chance. We get it right back. And we're moving. We're moving. We get a touchdown, but we miss the extra point. Why would you do that to me? Oh, my. Oh, I accidentally jumped in the game here, dude. Are you kidding? Well, okay, I guess we'll throw a Hail Mary. What is that? Really? I'm going to miss the extra point? Oh, my God. Out of every way, dude. Oh, Jesus. Well, we know Protector has the arm. Can we get it to him, dude? This is going to get crazy. We're going to bomb it. Oh, that's not even close. It's intercepted. Oh. What a way to end it, dude. We freaking missed the extra point. Are you serious? I don't really have anything to say about that, man. We had it. We had the game. And we missed it. Either way, it was a fun rebuild. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below. And if you did enjoy it, make sure you do hit that sub button. Or if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of Madden content over here. Like rebuilds, franchise modes, career modes. If you're interested in any of that, make sure you hit the sub button as well. And make sure you leave a suggestion of who you want to see next down in the comment section below. And I will make sure to shout you out at the start of the rebuild. Also, I did open up a Patreon account, so if you're interested in donating there, the link is down below. And if not, I just appreciate you guys watching. And I thank you guys for all the support lately. We're up to about 46,000 views, almost 47,000